Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. This week on the Magic Roundabout, we've got a Corgi Toys carrier mobile army canteen. There you go. Oh, look at it. It's a bit scruffy. Broken glass. Decals missing. This is my entry to the DMC monthly challenge, Diecast and Modelers Community monthly challenge, which is any army vehicle. I was going to do the big mighty anti-tanker transporter, but with the time constraints, it was I was pushing myself for time, so we picked this one instead. As you can see, broken glass. So as you watch this go round, as always, I'd like to welcome any new friends to the channel. Welcome aboard, and welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks very much for supporting the channel and sticking around. Look forward to your comments at the end of the video. So let's get it off the Magic, get it on the bench, and have a good look at it. Alrighty. This is our Smith's Carrier Bantam, Smith's Carrier Van, Corgi Toys. You've got your little twister bit there, what turns old matey in there. If you watch, if you see him turn in a minute, look. He does turn. He's lost his frying pan he had in his hand at a minute. Well, you turn that, it's a bit stiff, but you turn him and he moves. Yeah. And he moves. I've got one in this ice cream truck as well, which I'm going to use for spares. I've already stripped some spares out of this, so I'm going to use a window unit out of this for this one. Yeah. You'll see it'll all come apparent in a minute. Alright, let's go. We've drilled rivet out, just one at the front, got tongue at the back. There you go. There's your sprung base. You see, that's not crimped at the end there, look. But if you try and pull them tires out of there as it is now, you'll bend that wire and you'll have trouble with suspension. So we'll see what we're going to do with that. We might be able to pull them forward, spring them out the front here, pull them out sideways like I did last time. We'll see. Yeah. Otherwise, you pull up too much tension on there, because I'm really putting pressure on there now to push them up. And if I push them any further up, they're going to bend, and your suspension won't sit right. So at the moment, it's okay. Right, so that's that bit. This is the interior. That's your turny bit there. So you should be able to pull the clear bit off the end there, and then we'll pull the interior out, lift it up. Okay, there's old matey in there. As you see, he turns round. Look, he turns round. We'll find something to put in his hand. Yeah, he turns around with that underneath there. So a bit of grease or something on the bottom here. Now I'm trying to remember how he comes out now. I think he comes out. Yeah, you have to turn him round. Turn him round that way. I think, yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, turn him round so his arm's in that slot, and then you can pull him out. There you go. So make sure his arm's in that slot. So he's out. Wooster. He's the chef. He's got his brown camo uniform on. So that's cool. So he's that, and that's your interior. Pretty basic. Got your cooker. You've got your hinge up for your sink, I think. Oh, I don't know what's underneath there. I don't know. But so that's all good to go. The interior, your sliding glass is just drops out, and that goes in either side of there, so they're all right. They're pretty good. The interior, this glass, you'll see just push down from the top, and she's out. We can see it's all broken here. Look, it's all smashed there. It's all fractured here, fractured there. There you go. So we'll keep. We're not gonna throw it. We're not gonna throw it away. So that's it, really. Olive drab in there. It's not the green that Dinky uses. This is more of an olive drab. Dinky's more of a dark green, black green. This is definitely an olive drab. So this is what's going to go back in. I bought some from Halfords. Just a second and I'll get it. They do a camo range in Halfords. Camouflage spray paint, green, ultra matte. There you go. So we're going to go with that. That's near enough, isn't it? Bit darker, but it'll do for this job. So that's what we're going to use. Stripping time. The decals, I've had these a while actually. These, and I can't remember where I got them from. I think these are stickers rather than decals. Let's have a look here. Cut to size. Yeah. I'll have to investigate whether these are stickers. I think these are stickers actually. Yeah. I would say they are. I would say they're stickers. Yeah, I'm not going to mess about. We'll do that when we come to. I can't get my fingers in to get them out. But yeah, looking at them, I would say they're stickers. Yeah, they're stickers. They're gloss stickers though. Mind you, sometimes they've got a double film on them and they might come off. Well, it doesn't matter if they're gloss anyway, because what I'll put them on and then it'll be what it is, won't it? Yeah, US Army, Field Kitchen, Star. Okay, right, let's crack on then. Let's get on. Time's a wasting. Time's money. Stripper. Oh, we'll get this out of here, shall we? Yeah, take that out of there. Drop that out of there. Pull that out of there. Drop that out of there. This is not perfect, but it's better than that one. It wants cleaning. So there we got your glass. So what I'll do now is put this back in here. Okay, and I'll do that off camera. So I'll leave those two. I'll put these two sliding pieces in there with that, and I'll pick the best one out of the two. That's what I'm going to do. Put that back in there. Yeah. Some more tape around it again. Just hold into it. There you go. I'll roll that together. Go back in the spares box. Okay, that's all the paint off. It's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. A bit rough around here, but really, all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. Good enough for the army. Yeah. Good enough for the army. So now we're going to give it some primer. And yeah, I don't think I want to do much with this now. I think it's pretty good. Give it some primer. Give it some paint. Yeah. Might do a bit of a sanding on there. Just to give it a bit of smoother. But It's pretty good casting. I'll put a drop of super glue in there, I think. I think it'll soon be time for a visit to my local nail bar and have a word with the girls and see if they've got any more of these nail files, because they only use them for so long and then they chuck them in the bin. So if you're not too embarrassed, nip down your local nail bar and ask the girls if they've got any spare. I'm sure they'll gladly help you out. Okay, I'm going to just drop a bit of super glue in that hole there. That was alright, that one there. Paint will fill that one, it won't fill that one. And then we'll get some paint on it. Right, we're all painted in our olive drab, or camo colour from Halfords. Yeah, and the green. All done. It's alright. Nice flat coat. All done. So that's that. I've done the base plate and I've painted the wheels in the green as well. I've got to put a little bit there. I just scratched it. It's matte, you'll be careful with it. Yeah, so the wheels are done. Glass is done, cleaned up best I can. You'll be careful with this because there's so many holes in that in this one and gaps. You'll crack it dead easy. So I've done that. I've had to replace the frying pan on mate's frying pan. I had to build a frying pan. I've got to put a bit of black on there because I held it with the tweezers just there. Made a handle for it and made a frying pan. It might be a bit big, but there's matey. I haven't touched him. I just left him as he is. I've got to attach that frying pan to that hand now. That'll be a job and a half without breaking the flipping thing. So really, oh right, decals, well, stickers. Now I bought these stickers off eBay for the field kitchen, as you can see, bottom. Now as you can see, they've got a shine on them, look. So I thought, oh well, that you might be able to peel that back, but you can't. It's as they are. I've tried all ways to peel this back, and it's not coming back. So I don't want glossy stickers on there. It won't look right. So what I did, I took one off, as you can see, a sample, and I've just put it on there, and I've just rubbed a bit of fine paper over that just to take the sheen off the sticker, and I think that was better now, so it won't look too bad out of place on there. Shame I couldn't get decals for it because I would have put a matte varnish, but I got these. I bought these, and maybe, yeah, I tried. There's no, it's a glossy, it's on glossy paper, unfortunately, and it won't come off. I tried all sorts to get it off, and it's not coming off. So that's what we're going to do. Going to rub these down. Field kitchen either side. US Army down here somewhere. I have to check which way. I think it's US Army down there. And there's a star on the top. I'll go on the back there with it there. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Before I do that, I'm going to paint some details on here. I'm going to do a lot. I've decided to go with a black bumper, back and front and back here, front there. Do the lights, obviously they're normal, and there'll be normal type of lights, and same on the back, red. So we're going to do that now. Okay, I'm not going to go black in that grill. It'll be too much, I think, and I don't think they would have done that anyway. They would have only done a minimal, which would have been that bumper, yeah, if that. But I'm going to put it on just to break the colour up. All right, and I've got to be careful how to handle that because it's matte on here. Okay, right, so I'll get back to you in a second when I've got the tools out. Well, in fact, what I'm going to do, you see me painting before, I'm just going to paint this. I'll get the details painted on it and I'll come back to you. You see me do details loads of times before, and there's not much on here. So, catch you in a minute. That's all the details done. Just a black bumper. There, headlights, indicators, side lights, rear lights, black bumpers. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I sanded these just with a bit of sandpaper, really. Where I went over and roughed it up like that. Yeah, just got some of the glaze off it. You know, it's not totally matte, but it's got a lot of the glaze off it. I don't want to rub through it. So then you have to cut these out individually. Not each letter, but the words. I've done this side. They are a bit thick, but it did conform round there because that's where they sit there. So I was quite lucky that it got the cut and bod and got a little bit of forming going on there, because you can't get too low because it goes over that wheel arch. Field kitchen there, got the star on there. I might have got it the wrong way around, but that's the way it is. So got a bit of backing on. Be careful when you take the backing off if you get ones like this, because it's quite thick. The sticker is quite thick there. But if you get it wrong, you'll pull the clear bit away from the paper, and then it's no good, which I've done on a couple of these. So I just pull that off, and then I'll get it under here, get it just on that line, that bottom line there, and just on there like that. Excuse me. Cut this one a bit narrower actually, so it'll probably go down further, but who's measuring, eh? Who's measuring? Somebody might they? Yeah, and then just give it with your cottony buddy. And it'll just get in that groove there. Yeah, it's not. I think decals would have been better. They might have blended in with the colour better than this is. This is a definite. And even on the original Dinky, original Corgi vehicle, this backing, this green on here, wouldn't have matched that one either. Right, so we're on. There we go. So it's details front and back in the kitchen. I've got on matey. Oh, where's he gone? There he is. I've got his frying pan attached to his hand now. What I did with that is I had to cut underneath his arm there. I took a piece out from underneath. You can just see it there if you look carefully. Just there. Took a piece out from underneath there. Cut down of the pan back. Sat it underneath. And it seems to be alright. A bit flexible, but it's there. I've got to try and make sure I've got to get it through here now. That's going to be the trick. Yeah. I'm hoping I'm getting through there one way or another. Or I've had to glue it the other way around. Now, what glue I used for this, I'm finding it a good glue. This is B7000. It's like a rubber cement. Yeah, if you've ever seen it. I use it a lot on my book nooks and miniature rooms that I do. It's good for gluing plastics like this. It dries clear, be alright for your windscreens and stuff like that. It's a bit stringy, but not as stringy as a UE glue, that's for sure. And it's got a nice little applicator on the front here, look. So it's got a nice nozzle there, look, and a pin there that'll hold it in. You know, B7000 if you want to do anything like that. It's a bit sticky. As soon as it attaches to something, it sticks to it. I can't see you put this in the hole. Come on, lad. I won't say what I was going to say, but there you go. I'm not allowed to say that, but yeah, B7000. So that's your man painted, well, your man ready to go. Give him a bit longer to dry. Interior's all clean, that's all done. Chassis all done. So I think now we can look at getting it assembled. And I've got a couple of spare stickers here, Yeah, and there we go. So they'll go in the decal box, so we know where we are. So we'll get the magic carpet out. And I better take that off there, haven't I? And give it a go. Get this bad boy together. God, they got a good bit of glue on them things. Right, here we go. Catch you in a minute. Okay, we're on the magic carpet, raring to go with our little US Army canteen. So we'll get this upside down. We'll drop that in. Like I say, this is quite, because it's got lots of holes and stuff in it, and it's not great. Right, I'll put these in. Sliding windows. A bit tricky. We'll slide that in. It goes across there. And we'll do the same with this one. That's it there, I think. Drop that in there. Okay, so they're both in. We should, if we're careful enough. Bit of a balancing act. Nope, knocked it down. I've got some white tack here. I suppose I really ought to put that in, just to hold it, stop it from falling out. Put a bit of white tack on that. Drop that in there. We can see this with my hands anyway. It should be good to go now. Just drop the man in from there. Right, easy, nice and secure. Put your clear piece. This clear piece is a bit worn out. This has had a lot of use. That clear piece. Line it up. Put it on there like so. Now we're going to have to glue this front end because I made a right pig's ear of doing that post. I blew the post right out. So, my bad. Happens now and again. Put your back end in first. Drop that on. That's it. We're going to put some super duper on there. So, yeah. So we're all good to go. I'll just show you before I put the glue on, because it'll take a while to dry. Take off my white tack. I use white tack because it's easier to use than the blue tack. The blue tack leaves a greasy mark. And then there's your man. See, it just turns in there. Okay. Like I say, it's a bit worn out, but he turns in there. So you just get your fingers on it underneath, but you can just see him turning. He brings the pan round to the front. You just see it there. That's what he does. Same as the ice cream pan. I'm going to put some blue tack. I'm going to super glue this on there now. All right, and then we'll get it on the magic and see what we've got. This is what we started with. Our Corgi Toys carrier. This is our US Army military canteen, mobile canteen. So, have a look, see what we've done with it, see if you like it. Have a look at this. Okay, here we have it, all done and dusted. Corgi Toys carrier van, which is in the disguise of the US Army field kitchen. Got your black bumpers, your lights. Done this in the halfords camouflage green, which is an olive drab type of colour. Windscreen unit, not the greatest in the world, but you'll be careful with it because it's very fragile when you're trying to clean it. Yeah, come out all right. Stickers, like you saw, I dulled them down a bit because they were very glossy. Yeah, so here we are. Look at the roof there. Pretty good. I might have got the star around the wrong way, but we'll see. Okie doke then. Well, this was for the DMC, this month's challenge, which was any military vehicle or any of the emergency services vehicles. So I had a wide choice, but I had this one kicking about on the shelf, so I thought I might as well do it. Get it out of the way. Give this halfords paint a try, and it worked out okay. Nice and matte. Well, I look forward to your comments on this one, and we'll see you next week with the donations to purchase video. So, wishing you all the best. Whatever you're doing, be lucky, be happy, and enjoy yourselves. And we'll see you next week. So, bye for now.